We as a society are losing our whimsy. We are losing our connection to the divine, our connection to other people, our connection to ourselves, and it is solely based on quick dopamine releases, and quick fixes, quick entertainment. Like, we are escaping so much of the beauty of life and the beauty of connection with others, and that's what I want to talk about today. And it is an issue that I personally also struggle with. I struggle with it a lot, actually, and I've really been like diving deeper into this issue of like dopamine depletion and dopamine cycles, and wanting to replace real dopamine with false reward systems and behaviors, you know? So I feel like there's a part of us as a society as a whole, and even as individuals, that we need to recover again, and that is the energy of presence and appreciation and gratitude for the world around us and the beauty around us. I feel like that gets really lost in all of the distractions and all the noise and all that we distract ourselves with, and it's becoming a huge issue. I see it everywhere, honestly. Like, I feel like phone addiction has gotten out of hand. We are more focused on technology rather than preserving nature, preserving our connections, preserving ourselves. And I do this to myself too, and I've noticed it. And I've been realizing through doom scrolling and keeping up with all the trends, doing all the things, scrolling for 4 hours a day, 5, 6 sometimes, like that, I've been losing out on so much life. It's draining the life out of me. It is draining the life out of me. I can't be there presently for things fully. And that's something that I now have to recover in myself, is the feeling of presence, because I have just escaped myself out of my feelings, escaped myself out of the negative parts of the world I don't want to see politically, or like in, like, I don't know, the pain in my family, or just the things that I don't want to fucking deal with. And I see it not just in myself, but I see it in everyone else. And I know that this is an issue that collectively people need to work on together, because holy fuck, it's an issue. It is an issue. Like, I am a server, and I see children almost every damn day at my job who, and when they cry or can't socialize or are shy, their parents just hand them a movie, a phone, Cocomelon, this overstimulating device, and have them watch it like all through the dinner. They don't even they barely eat their food. They don't talk to anybody. I've seen it with like younger kids. I had a 7-year-old come in with their family, and like the mom kept trying to talk to the kid, and the kid would just keep scrolling. And mind you, there's some like kind of inappropriate videos that this kid was watching too. And their parents like didn't care. They were just like, I wonder why he won't talk to us. Because you're draining his dopamine and you haven't taught him any social skills. Like, and that's what we're doing to our children. It's what's happening in families. It's what's happening in friendships. It is like almost a determining factor now for things. And I feel like connections are so superficial now because that's all we know how to be. So with children specifically, you hand them a phone, it drains their dopamine. They are not learning how to properly socialize in public settings, or how to properly regulate themselves when they're upset. Instead, you're just putting on a movie for them. Instead, you're putting on an overstimulating show. I almost want to picture how that would impact a person since birth, because I have not been doing this my whole life. I think I started watching TV and like being really distracted by screens around like age 8. But I don't think it'll play out to have kids in front of screens their whole lives, because they're not even going to be able to see the beauty of childhood, the beauty of the present moment around them, or go outside and make their mud castles. And I see this in families too, just families, adults in general. Adults and parents who are stuck on their phones are showing their kids that's okay, and that's the main source of connection is, oh, we're going to watch a movie together. Oh, we're going to doom scroll on our phones at the dinner table together. It's severing bonds between parents and their kids, parents and their grandparents and their grandkids, because those old people be on Facebook scrolling too. And like I genuinely think that like allowing your family to just doom scroll or just like making that the main form of how in which you connect with people is so dismissing all the beautiful things that life has to offer, like that require a little bit more dopamine, like going for a walk, going for a hike. You're missing out on beautiful views you could be seeing, beautiful memories you could be making, beautiful conversations, deep conversations you could be having just by scrolling instead. And it's not like this with just families too, though I notice it a lot there, especially my family. Like I feel like I don't connect with them. Like I feel like nobody will deeply talk with me. Nobody will even try to understand each other. Nobody tries to connect with each other or ask questions about each other anymore. It's just scrolling. Like, it's so frustrating to see. And you see it in friendships too, because we post on social media and we let that determine our identity and who we are. And it's what we do all day, with the doom scrollers specifically, which I know there's a lot of you out there. And we let that like dictate our day. What did you do today? Oh, I scrolled for 5 hours. It's depression. It's depression. Us as a society, we're depressed. And we're like, especially with COVID, like it just took a turn because it also impacts our social skills. That impacted our social skills already. And then add the fact that most people just scrolled the whole time. Like, it's like late stage addiction. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe like it is so hard now to create a friendship that is not just based on looks or superficiality, and to have a deep, meaningful conversation. It is so hard with dopamine depleted people to do that. And I kind of have been a dopamine depleted person too. I'll admit I've done my fair share of doom scrolling, but I can't live my life like that anymore. I'm changing that right now. I've been healing on it. And once you start healing it, you really see like, wow, the only thing people care about is their phones. So I think like as a society, because we're so glued to our screens, we're not seeing how beautiful the tree is in front of us. We're not seeing how happy that kid was across the street when he got his ice cream. We're not seeing like beautiful small life moments, and we're not creating beautiful small or big life moments for ourselves because a lot of us are trapped there. And it's been a huge problem in my life, and I'm sick of it. I'm over it. It's so draining to sit in bed and watch other people's lives all the time. And I think that our world needs more deep communication and emotional reciprocity, and reciprocity for the life that we're living and the life that is around us and surrounds us. I genuinely believe that if we did more community events, if we hosted more hikes, if we tried to get kids outside more, or tried to supply them with more educational activities or activities where they have to move or use their hands, like, we could all be living a lot healthier. But like your dopamine reward system, you reward yourself with phone time for hard work instead of rewarding yourself with a nice tea, instead of rewarding yourself with something that you baked yourself or cooked yourself. Like, things are a lot more rewarding when they take time and when it builds up over time. And that's what natural dopamine is. It is a reward system after doing something hard. So it's a reward after a workout. You feel really good about yourself. You feel confident. You feel energized. Or after you like do yoga, you feel relaxed. You feel calm. It is like there's substitutes for the dopamine in which we were the energy that we're exuding so much social media. There's so many other things that can be used with that time, and I don't want to die and see my life flash before my eyes for 7 minutes of just me scrolling on my phone. And I know you probably don't either. And I'm kind of clocking that in myself. I'm so over it. Like, I'm over it. I want to create more. I will post, obviously, but like, that can't, like, I don't want to die and that be the only thing I did in my life, you know? And I feel like a lot of people are going to die and realize that they didn't spend enough time with their loved ones or be intentional enough with their loved ones or do enough things that could be connecting, or they didn't connect with the earth enough. Like, people are going to have regrets, and like, I already have regrets. I'm 22, but like, I had a doom scrolling problem for like 4 years that I'm breaking out of. And I'm like, damn, I could have done so much more with that time I lost. And I could have been much, much more present with myself, much more healing myself, much more present in the world and contributing to other people's lives more. And I just feel like this problem I'm breaking out of, I'm trying to move my body a lot. I'm trying to create more music, and I'm substituting it with things that are rewarding in a sense of I worked hard for that. So like going on hikes or walks, or I'm trying to do yoga, I'm trying to journal more, I'm trying to understand more about myself, about the world. And I feel like dopamine restriction, I don't know what the word is, like just dopamine depletion, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. I forgot, but it just like, I want to appreciate the life and the beauty around me, and I want to create life and beauty around me. Like, I don't want to be in a hole anymore. And there is an indestructible life force energy that I have to recover, and that I have to sing back to life. I have to breathe life into it. I have to breathe life back into my soul, because that sucked the life force energy right out of me. And I mean, it's not even just phone addiction too. It's like vaping, it's like drinking, it's like any other addiction. Phone addiction is very, very much the same thing. It'll ruin your quality of life, and it has with mine. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just like self-reflecting on it. I'm like, there's definitely more that I could have done. So I'm journaling more, I'm reading more, I'm making time with my friends too more. That is more connecting. We started hosting these family dinners where it's like me, my roommates, and then we invite a couple friends over, and we just cook together and we just chat. And it just feels so much more rewarding than like sitting on my friend's bed and scrolling together. So much more rewarding. Like, I think real life rewards are so much better than those quick fixes we give ourselves to avoid our pain. And even though there's a lot of pain to avoid, like, I would much rather sit with that pain, which a lot of people can't do, but I'd rather sit with the pain that I experience and learn from it and grow from it and gain knowledge from it, knowledge about myself, and be choosing every day to be a better version of myself. And I think that's where I'm at now. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So that's just kind of where I'm at with my life, is I'm creating more. So creating more, doing more, being more. Not just some dopamine addicted, depressed, sad girl anymore. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you for listening to my rant.